Trends in Educational Technology. The New Media Consortium, NMC, states that anyone with a stake in making teaching and learning more engaging, inclusive, and relevant can improve their knowledge and enhance their leadership via NMC Horizon project resources. A current trend that is impacting teaching is redesigning learning spaces. Education has had to make a major shift due to technology. Today, students can look up the answer to basically any question they have in the matter of seconds. Therefore, the role of the teacher has changed. The traditional classroom had the teacher in front of the class giving students information, but now teachers have moved into the role of facilitator in order to help students build skills to guide their own learning and experiences. We have gone from teacher-centric to student-centric learning experiences to better prepare students for college and career. The NMC discusses the current trend of redesigning learning spaces. It states that active learning spaces have the characteristics of being mobile, flexible, varied, and connected. They value tables, stations, and hubs over rigid structures. Learning spaces are now more modular and arranged in ways that support learning that is desired. The idea is to better prepare students with 21st century skills, so their design should be maximized to support more collaboration, self-directed learning, active learning, and inquiring and creation. Some limitations. There are some negatives that come along with changing the learning environment to be more flexible, one of which is being the loss of structure. When students have the ability to choose where they sit, in groups facing other students or in seats that are tempting to play with, students can struggle with their responsibility and focusing on their work. In my experience, I've had many students who don't work nearly as well when they choose their own seats and are in spots that they can't sit still in, even after all the work that is done leading up to them having the control. Having students learn what works best for them can also take a lot of time and redirection. Another difficult part of flexible seating is the management piece. In a lot of current learning environments, there are different choices and options from low tables, round tables, tables with whiteboards, standing tables, and countless of different chairs that accompany them. It takes a lot of time to teach each student the expectations and to allow them each to test out a spot. Fortunately, there are many teachers that have tested out different managing techniques, and there are resources to help. Lastly, I have noticed many teachers spending a lot of their own money on creating new learning spaces. Although a lot can be crafted on your own, the current trend has got teachers wanting these spaces without the financial support from the schools. Well-designed learning spaces aren't just good for ambiance. Studies prove that creative classrooms have a significant impact on student learning. New pedagogies that leverage technology are impacting the designs of learning spaces. Blending learning includes a variety of activities such as small group work, hands-on activities, and individual work on computing devices. This type of environment gives students more autonomy of their learning because teachers are more focused on students' interests and finding ways to facilitate their learning through those. With that, students are more engaged and productive because learning is more authentic in what they are interested in. Overall, when learning spaces encourage student-centric environments and allow students to be active in their learning, it is worth considering how you can shift your classroom needs to meet their needs.